Now you're probably wondering what I'm doing awake at such a ridiculous time. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be training like a professional cricketer. Yay. Okay, so right in front of me I've got the athlete's fry-up, which is essentially just an English breakfast. And we have got a action-packed day ahead of us. Right, well that was lovely but very filling, but the sun's out and it's now time to do our morning stretches. Yeah, it's actually quite cold outside. As you can probably tell, I'm no expert when it comes to stretches, but I did whatever this is, and then it was finally time for a shower. Now having a shower is normally one of the first things in my normal routine, so having already done all of that stuff, it feels quite nice and refreshing. I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, I'm nice and refreshed. It's time for a little cup of coffee and then to brush my teeth and get on with the actual hard stuff. You know what, I'm going to take my time brushing my teeth because what I've got coming up next is not going to be fun. Next in the routine is Ben Stokes' intense workout. 10 burpees, 10 squat thrusts,
10 pull-ups, 10 sit-ups, 2-minute rest,
skipping for 2 minutes, rest for 30 seconds, squat hold 1 minute, rest 15 seconds, plank 1 minute, 10 press-ups, 10 burpees, 10 sit-ups,
rest 1 minute,
and then bring Sally up, bring Sally down of a squat challenge, which is basically 3 minutes of squats. And this is a morning session. Like, I've just woken up. Give me a break. You know, I can't really put this off any longer. Let's go do our morning session. You see, the problem with these long workouts is they can be, well, long and dull. Two things which are not particularly great when you're trying to make an entertaining YouTube video. So in order to keep things interesting, here is the full 21-minute workout condensed into 60 seconds. Okay. Job done. Except it isn't. Okay, and now we get a 2-minute break. It's safe to say that this workout took the already very minimal levels of energy completely out of me. Regardless of this, I had to push on, and the next thing Ben Stokes suggested was 500 millilitres of water. That is definitely the first time I've ever measured out water using a measuring jug, but you know what? We've got to be precise to make this thing work. Right, job done. I'm back upstairs. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling rejuvenated. As of now, it is literally only 9:11 in the morning, which is about the time that I usually wake up, and I've already done so much. For the morning, that's pretty much everything off the agenda. I've now got time to relax, and I'm going to edit one of the videos that's coming up. You know, no matter how elite the athlete, they still need time to rest and do things that they like doing. Then I've got lunch and a series of grueling, horrible things to do in the afternoon. Alright, you know what, I've got a lot of the video editing done and I need a little bit of a break. And I think I've come up with a fairly good TikTok video idea, so I'm going to go off and record that now. And I'll catch you guys at lunchtime. Oh, mate, really sorry, but I can't actually make it to training next week.
What is it this time?
Yeah, so it's funeral for my snail.
Snail?
Yeah, he's one of those big African ones, or was actually. Rest in peace.
I didn't know you had a snail.
I don't anymore, that's kind of the problem. Got eaten, actually. Quite tragic. Big, spiky hedgehog. But to be honest, mate, it's a bit personal. I don't really want to talk about it.
Oh, fine. Okay, well, what about the following week? What's going on then?
Yeah, my brother's platypus, actually, down with the disease. Platypusitis-ism disorder syndrome. Alright, and for lunch we have got some dal and rice, which is one of the Indian dishes that Ben Stokes said he actually liked. It's been prepared by Chef Mum, so thank you very much. Okay, so I've just had my absolutely delicious lunch and I was about to commence the next part of the day, which is some bat on ball training outside. Problem being, it's not very nice out here. I mean, it's not ideal conditions, but it's going to have to do. So one of the drills Ben Stokes recommends is the classic ball under chin, drop it, and then drive. Going to do this for about 20 minutes, just really working on that hand-eye coordination, getting to the ball, bat straight and driving. Oh, that's good. And whilst I was doing this drill, I got thinking, what was the point in me having a good defensive shot if I had no defense whatsoever when browsing on an unencrypted Wi-Fi network? Luckily, Express VPN, the sponsor of today's video, have me covered. Not only do Express VPN help me protect myself from spies who might want to steal my data, such as my cricketing statistics, and then bully me for my 2016 season, don't talk about it, it's a touchy subject. But Express VPN also allow me to switch my location, so I can access cricket content from anywhere in the world. They're one of the fastest providers with 24/7 customer support, and if you want to try it for yourself, you can use the link in my description and get your first 3 months for completely free. 3 months is like the entirety of the cricket season. Anyways, for now it's time to get back to the video where I'm about to start another workout. Glad we managed to avoid this. Right, you see, I wouldn't normally be too bothered about the rain. The only problem is I've got this little workout here which will probably take about 20 minutes, and then I've got to run 3 kilometers in that weather. Alright, so the next workout consists of 4 times 15 bodyweight squats, 4 times 15 goblet squats, press and pull circuits, and 20 lunges with a warm down of a 3-kilometer run. Hopefully by the time I'm done with this, the weather will have cleared up. But anyway, let's not waste any more time and let's get into these bodyweight squats. Right, first set done. Alright, let's go again. Okay, let's get into set 3. Right, well that was the point at which this silly little battery died, so I actually got none of that on camera. Normally when the camera dies while I'm recording things, I redo them. But no thank you, no thank you. But anyway, there's no time to complain about it because I need to be off on a run very shortly. The weather is still not looking very good. But just to show you guys my dedication, I'm gonna go running in the rain. So much fun. Woo! 1.5 kilometers out the way. I'm heading back now. Okay, I'm back home now. The run has been completed, all good. And it actually stopped raining for a lot of it, which was very nice. With all the rain and stuff, the afternoon's actually passed very quickly and it's nearly time to eat some dinner. And you know, you might be thinking, after dinner, time to relax, rewind, refresh, just chill out. No, you're very wrong. What we've got coming up after dinner is probably worse than anything else we've done today. But for now, it's time to go and eat so we can worry about that later. Okay guys, dinner today is interesting. Now you're just gonna have to bear with me. It's a takeaway curry. But before you get all like, you know, that's not very training like a professional cricketer, I'm gonna bring you a quote by Ben Stokes to prove you wrong. He said, if I eat well 90% of the time, then it's not the end of the world to have a takeaway. So this isn't the end of the world. And to be honest, I think I deserve it, bearing in mind what's coming up next. Good. See you in a bit. It's now time for the dreaded past performance analysis. Something key to any professional cricketer. It's essentially where you learn from your mistakes that you made in previous games so that you can do better in the future. In order to do this, I compiled a video montage of every single one of my dismissals from last season so that I can analyse them and learn from where I went wrong. This is going to be horrible. You know when you get out and you go back to the changing rooms and your pads are still on and you're sat there in a mess, you're hot and sweaty, and all you can think about, all that's racing through your mind is a mental image of how you just got out? Well, this is basically the same, just 10 times worse. In front of me right now, I have 49 seconds of just me getting out. Let's get into this. Oh, I remember this game. That's horrible. So basically, all I need to learn from there is early season pitches can also be bouncy, and keep your gloves away from things when they pop up. Oh, this is the same. This is literally, these are just identical dismissals. Just bouncing up, haven't got my gloves out the way, and I've basically just punched it to first slip. Oh, that was a first ball duck as well. Here we go. Slow motion replay, yay. Right, up next. Oh, I've been bowled. And that's not the most disgusting thing. More disgusting is this bloody transition. What is this? Glad I changed that. Here we go again. I mean, that's a good ball. And sometimes in cricket, you just have to come to accept that. You're gonna get good balls, and a lot of the time, there's not a lot you can do about it, and you've just got to accept it. So I'm not too unhappy with this one. 25 off 48 though, so we'll take that. That's a decent innings. Here we go again. Oh, that guy just there's caught it. And that's it for us. 21 off 42. That was actually the high score in this match, which is quite good. Here we go.
Fighting.
Oh no. Oh no, here we go again. Oh, this was a content creators match. 22 off 17, sky in the air and caught. Moving on. Okay, this is not that fair. So, for context, in that game I was playing with a cricket bat that I made, which was not my size and a horrible weight. It's not an amazing ball, and I've stepped back to try and cut one that's on off stump. Yeah, it's not ideal. And that's all of them. The sun has pretty much set on our day training like a professional cricketer. I think far more than any of the exercises, although they did have an effect on me. My arms are feeling a little tired from the press-ups, my legs are feeling tired from the running and the squats. Far more than any of that, it was just the fact I had to wake up so early. Would definitely be interesting to see this done over maybe a week, because then I would almost have to get into it a bit more and it would definitely take its toll a lot more. So with that being said, maybe 4,000 likes on this video and I will do an entire week. But we've got one last thing today before we wrap it up, and that is our evening stretches. And as I stretched the day's events away, I wondered to myself, could this be the life for me? No, this is definitely not for me. I need to go to bed.